Hi, welcome back to the farm. So it's now November, so we're going to do a little late fall tour. Unfortunately, we kind of missed all of the trees and their pretty color, but better late than never. So, what have we done so far, Kevin? I feel like, I don't know, it's strange. We've done a lot, but since it's our everyday, it just doesn't feel like we've done that much, and I don't know, I just see all the projects we still need to do. But in our little bowl here, we built this cute little cottage style fence and used our wedding arbor up at the top. So spring will be exciting to have plants fill in and have it look a little more lush and established. I think the most exciting part that's changed down here is the electrical is underground and our pole is gone. So nobody's driving straight into a big pole anymore. And it's really opened our view, but I don't know, it's also felt like it's always been this way. So that's been nice. No more large hole in front of our fence in front of our driveway, and no pole to drive into. Oh, the other exciting thing, we've had this like master plan for this horse paddock area, but we kind of tweak as we go and add things, and we've decided to add some like cast iron landscape lighting out here. So we've got those pillars set in there. I'm really excited about that. I think that'll be really pretty and set off what we're doing in here with the fencing and the paddocks and the sheds and the new barn, and that'll look pretty cool. So what was this like? This was bare dirt, I think, the last time we did a little tour, and our concrete was all ripped up. So we've got clover lawn growing, new concrete, a new porch, with new garbage on it for projects that we're doing. And I don't know if right here was gravel or not, but well, it is now. So let's go this way. So we've got the horses moved, so this whole area that they were in can rest and sort of reseed itself and fill in again. Horses are now in the south field where it's a little sandier and less muddy. We've got our scrap pile mostly cleaned up. We've got our roof trusses for our horse sheds here. We've got our fencing here packaged, ready to go, which is I'm really excited about this fencing. It's a steel board fencing, so it's a very low maintenance livestock fence. So that'll be nice. And we've got, should we check out the foundations? Like that. So we've got our two sheds here. The foundations are mostly in. We still need to do a stem wall for them, and then two more just on the other side of this trailer. And you can see there's these stakes here, and that's where our fencing will go. And then there's 4 stakes up on that flat kind of ridge, and that's where the new barn will be. Those are the 4 corners of the new barn. I'm very excited about it. It feels, again, kind of like it's going slow, but I know that it's not, considering everything that's happening and just how hard it is to get building materials right now. And I don't know, it's kind of weird time, but the original plan was to have these sheds built by the fall. Then we moved it to like, by winter, and now we're just like, if we could get the horses in these paddocks before the end of the year, we'll be happy. We'll see if we can accomplish that or not. So the garden is mid cleanup process still. We were just talking this morning. It didn't look like we had much in there, but the square footage of that garden is like double the size of the living space in our house. So it's, the scale on this property is so hard. You look at it and it's like, oh, it's not that big of a garden because it's in this, giant property, but it is a massive garden. And we're gonna like triple at least the size of it is the plan. So yay. More work, but it'll be worth it. It'll be fun to have growing stuff. And our ponies. So let's see. So these stakes are the barn corners, and I think up to this little ridge of dirt will be like a way to, drive around it. And our garden's gonna come, pretty much up to here. And we'll square it up and move it over and sort of landscape the front of it a little bit, since ultimately we want to put our new house up on that hill there. So this will be our view. Where did we go next? Around the side? So we've planted a lot of trees, and most of them are over this way. I think we've planted almost 100 trees. I think it's 70 something trees, close to 80. And we've got more still in pots that we want to plant. So we've got some birch trees down there, willow tree, and then along our fence line up there, we planted 60 some odd arborvitaes and a cypress or two and stuff. So let's see. So a lot of this has just been kind of scraped off and graded to a slope here. And I didn't really see what we'd done down here. I think just cleaning up that fence line, we had the horses get out through that non-fenced section and go across the street. So we put some temporary non-electrified like hot wire line there, and we're getting a new fence put in to match the front in about a month. That'll be nice to kind of back all these arborvitae we planted. And we want to continue that. I feel like we have to plant like 40 more, but nice little property definition is going in. This area, what we're calling kind of our future arena space, is, I don't know, we haven't done a whole lot here. It's not a top priority. It's just kind of let's clean it up and just get it flat-ish and just sit on it for a while and let things grow and see how we actually want to use this space, because we're going to actually put a temporary arena up by the paddocks. Maybe we'll like that better. So we've got our new driveway we're going to put in. We'll come right through here, which I think was still like grass and wasn't graded the last time. So it'll come straight through here and turn up right through here. So it'll go between the paddocks and the barn, and then we'll also have a drive go around the back side of the barn. So it'll be like the circle drive, but you can also kind of go around the barn, and lots of ways to go. And hopefully nobody will get like stuck together, you know, in the circle drive, giving people some outs. This seems like a lot faster. So we still have a pile of like dirt with some junk in it from the coop that was there, and a pile of old fencing that we need to take care of, and just kind of clean up this area. You know, really the side is just going to be clean up so it's mowable and easy to maintain until we build out this section. So the new fencing, let those arbs grow, easy maintenance for a couple of years. Yeah, I mean, it feels like I said, there's a lot's changed, but it's, you know, more or less just continuing the same things we talked about the last time. You know, continuing cleaning up, trying to make this more of a blank slate in certain areas for us, and then obviously building up this middle kind of section with this wildlife garden we want to do, and our retention pond and the paddocks and the barn, and just, you know, trying to do one little piece at a time and pick away. We've obviously got multiple projects going at once with the front of the house and the garden and all this, and so we just kind of go around and do a little bit of each project and just try and pick away at it. But these lilacs have to go. All this brush still has to go. And we'll kind of straighten the driveway to center through the gate there. And there's going to be a swale to catch all this runoff on this side of the driveway, going down to a pond sort of in the middle. Right? It's supposed to be in the middle? Off center a little? Of this area here. You digging a hole, Moxie? You digging a hole? You digging a hole? Yeah, so here we are at the farm entrance. We've got, do you want to check out these trees? Because we kind of planted one big arb, so that's what they'll look like all the way along. We spaced the arbs far enough apart, so when they're full grown, there's still going to be a couple feet between them, so it won't be like a hard wall, but it will provide a nice visual barrier for us. Since every time it seems we have people over and it's like, where does your property end? And this will just help provide that definition. And we've got a little cypress tree and a dogwood. I've gotten really into trees this year. But yeah, I mean, hopefully it, you know, looks different and you can see our progress, and you know, it's exciting for us to kind of see these things. The foundations of those sheds going in was really felt like this. We're moving, because then once they start building, it'll go up pretty quick, and it'll start to change pretty quick. So yeah, thanks for coming along, and we'll see you next season.